Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on Mentellect Patreon.
In the name of Amen, the Supreme, the All-Powerful, the one and only true Lord, and Amen we trust, as the Republic of Mentellect, the real 144,000 is being gathered this day and time, the Mentalists, the Amen race, the Bright race. Good evening, I'm your host, the Intellectual Newman Menkaris, and this is Mentellect Radio, and tonight we're going to be discussing why logical and sane, or why a logical and sane mind will be the next standard of wealth. Simply because a sane mind, a logical mind, a mind that has the ability to receive and have a working brain to process is very, very rare in the society. It's very rare. All right? It's very rare to have a mind that is able to receive extended transmission thought, and very rare to have a brain that can process it all in alignment together. That is the sign of a logical and sane mind. And acting accordingly, being accordingly, or acting accordingly to that sane and logical mind. Not acting off of emotion, not acting off of foolishness and stupidity, but just straight moving from logical and rational thinking. Why? Because that is the thing. A logical and rational mind will be our salvation as a community going forward. That will be our salvation. You see, nobody really has that in the society. No group, no organization really has that. They don't press upon people to have logical and sane minds. They don't press upon their congregations and things like that because the mind is still seen by a lot of people, especially black people, as something abstract. It's not real, because, if they can't see it, they can't touch it, they can't feel it, it's not real to them. But ask yourself, how are you able to pull thoughts in? There has to be some form of, it has to be a mind field or something that gives you the ability to pull in thoughts. You see, I always say the stupidest thing people say, if I can't see it, if I can't taste it, if I can't, if I can't see it or whatever, if I can't see it, it's not real. I said, you can't see air, but it's real. Why will a logical and sane mind be the next standard of wealth? Because Amen is only going to send transmission to the logical and rational thinkers of tomorrow, man, the next level, the leaders, man, the ones who can receive reception. Because that's all Amen was ever dealing with, the logical and rational thinker, man. Amen ain't dealing with no believers, man. That's people trying to spread beliefs to people through it, be it through spirituality, religion, whatever. They spreading insanity, man. Straight up. That belief shit, all that belief and all that doctrine, that dogma, that's insanity, man. It's a bunch of insanity coming from insane minds of people bugged out of their mind, basically trying to get people under a certain mind control. You see. What is the wealth? The wealth is a clear mind, a mind that's able to process and receive and process thoughts. That's the same mind and able to move accordingly with those thoughts. You see. What is, are there a lot of sane minds today? No, they're not. The mass majority of the minds on the earth are insane. You see, the woman's insane. You can see her any street corner walking down the street with a damn blonde wig on her head or blue hair and whatnot, or some hair glued or sewed on top of her head. You can see her just looking crazy and bugged the hell out of her mind, or walking around with ass implants. You see. Brazilian butt lifts after a whole bunch of these walked and died on the damn table in damn Cuba somewhere. Over they went Colombia, wherever you went and got this issue black. Just like that, raw and uncut. What does sanity lead to? Supremacy, power, pure power. What does insanity lead to? Death, destruction. Like as what you see, you so-called black people going through today. You see, you know why that white boy came around and shot you to get up there in Buffalo? Because the beast is drawn to insanity. You see, you niggas are insane. You niggas are up there shooting each other. You niggas be up there shooting each other. Again, the woman still in the church praying to Jesus for the 50,000th time. Then, that's pure insanity. You will get women sitting in church rolling around in the flesh insanity, man. And like I said, the beat and they're getting shooting each other. So of course, y'all bring insanity brings insanity to it. You see, insanity attracts insanity. For the complete broadcast, you're gonna have to go to Mentellect Patreon. Go to Mentellect Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to Mentellect Patreon and join the Mesoamerican community.
Rising out the black race to the white race, out the black race to the white race. It's the Republic of Mentellect, black race to the white race. If it's hell, I'm and then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we coming together under one flag. Colors red, gold, and blue. Superman, Superwoman, that's me and you.